All right, today I'm doing an important video about early death of this style of gun, which is the Daisy 340. This is decommissioned here, so I'll be able to demonstrate real time on it without damaging it. And then my best one by far, this PSM 45. I know people want me to get the title right on this. But my trusty Crosman 45 here is my best one today. I just shot at 9 yards. Really the first time I've really seriously attempted that with this class. And I was 3 out of 4. Okay. Now, there's videos out there of kids showing these guns breaking apart, especially one I just saw on this one that it was breaking apart on them and it was jamming. And I'm not seeing any of that. I want you to look at this. I will only shoot black diamonds. I'm on a mission now. Only black diamonds from this container through that PSM 45. I'm halfway through. And when I'm all the way through, I'll be close to 1,500. I've shot these very rarely in other guns. I went with other BBs. But this is my choice of BB for that PSM 45. And I'm halfway through. And I've had no malfunctions. Okay, so let's go through here this. Okay. So with this demo model, there are major similarities between this and the PSM 45, and you have to understand they're different than, let's say, a marksman because they're trying to simulate a real handgun. But talking to a friend who is a firearms instructor, we went over this, and I brought one of these to him. We compared this to a real Glock. Okay, and so a lot of these guys are violent against people slingshotting their gun, meaning they're doing it like this. They're going like this. They're going. Okay, now look at how that thing jolts around my hand. Now, most of them teach you to do it like this with a real handgun. Over the top, grip, bring it back, and then let it crash forward. But also, I have never done that, and I want to go over what success have I had. I just went through my third 340, and I'm going to do another video on that. But, okay, there's two sections to both of these guns. Okay, you have the slide, and then you have the mainframe. Top half, bottom half. My original slide went 8,000 shots. And I'm going to show you how I cocked it the whole time. I want everybody else to be able to do that. But I have not been contacted by anybody who has done that. Okay, so this is literally how I do it. Under control. Now, my friend said for a real firearm, you don't do that because it would cause a misfeed with a real bullet. You need that really violent jolt to load it. But we're not talking about real guns. I told him I'm not doing that, and I've gotten one of these slides go with that 8,000 shots. And he's like, no, I wouldn't do it either with all the plastic. It's not a real firearm. You're dealing with a hop-up and a plastic fin that grabs a BB and throws it into the hop-up and into your breech. And so this is what I've done to get 8,000 shots, just like that. And I watched myself the other day after watching videos from young shooters whose guns are falling apart. And I do the same thing on my Crosman here. Same thing. Now, the firearm instructor says when you do it like that, that's called riding your slide forward, and you don't do that with a real handgun. You need to do it like that. But I have been doing it like that, so very much riding it forward, like more than I thought. But it's enough to load the gun, and it preserves that hop-up. It's the hop-up that's getting beat up. It gets hit by this plastic fin, people, that grabs your BB, hits the hop-up and into your breech. And when you slingshot it, I'm just going to show it like this. When you do that, it puts a lot of stress on the plastic parts. And real handgunners many times think that's poor form for a real handgun. So, anyway, so I thought I'd just bring that to everybody. You see how many BBs, most of these BBs that you see halfway through this container have gone through this Crosman. 0 malfunctions, 0. And I just was shooting at 9 yards today. I did lube the slide. I have started lubing actually the top. I'll show in another video of this too, because of the friction with the loader hitting these prongs. So a 30 grade is fine. I use FB10 on this one. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful to people, and I'm just telling you, I stand by what I say. I'm determined to shoot basically, well, probably about 1,400 of these black diamonds through here, and then no one can say I don't have enough shots on this gun to know. So far, I'm halfway through and have 0 malfunctions. Okay, thank you, and please remember, with either one of these guns, especially this one, which is the best in its class that I've seen shooting at 9 yards, ride home. Ride that slide home, people. 8,000 shots, 6,000 on the bottom. Okay, thank you.